Okay, this is an introduction to circle geometry and these terms here in the notes. What an arc is, a chord, circumference, radius, diameter, segment, and tangent. They're all really important that you read them carefully and you learn it. I'm not going to read them out and go through it. You need to go through them and look at them really carefully. But what I am going to do is I'm going to look at this, show you with this picture what the different things are. The radius is the distance from the center of the circle to the outside. The diameter is the distance straight across a circle that goes through the center. A chord is a line that cuts across a circle. It's a line, okay? So it's a line segment, actually. And the segment of a circle is a section of the circle. I guess maybe I should get it right. Make sure you, a part of the circle that is cut off by the chord. A chord divides the circle into two segments. Here's a segment on the top. Here's a bigger segment on the bottom. So it's a part of the circle. An arc is a section on the outside of the circumference of the circle. The circumference means the outside of the circle. This is a point on the circumference. And there's a line that passes through one point on the outside of a circle. It's called the tangent line. It's real important. You could, if you imagine if this was a basketball and you pushed a ruler up against the ball, it would touch in one place. Well, that's the tangent line. Let's see how they said it here. A straight line that makes contact with a circle at only one point on the circumference. Okay, those words, those terms, you really have to have them straight. There are two other things that are important here. The idea of an axiom. Axioms are established or accepted principles. We accept two things when we start this circle geometry thing. Well, and more, but these two especially. That tangent line I talked about, it's perpendicular to the radius. If you have a line from the center that goes to the outside, that's the radius. Well, a tangent line is at 90 degrees to that radius. When you go to use it, you write tangent is perpendicular to radius like that. Okay, that's important. And the other one is Pythagoras. If you have a right-angled triangle, the square of the long side is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. And you just write by Pythagoras whenever you use that. So those two axioms are important. We're going to use them. In the next video, we're going to start off with a chord that is bisected. A chord is bisected whenever a perpendicular line from the center passes through that chord. If you have a line from the center and it's at 90 degrees, it's going to cut the chord into two. We're going to look at that more carefully in the next video. Okay, so I'll stop there.